right along the airport drive there as well.
Canal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Alexandria, isn't it? Yeah, we're here. I've already got the mystery box made up. I'm just waiting. I got some in this month, so I've got some little tiny curl tail stuff, so I'm waiting on these. The Van Fook are doing a new, like a drop shot hook now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was awkward. Started with a little curl tail on a worm hook. Oysters everywhere, so definitely made the right choice going weedless. I had a bite at the start and I got a real good bite there.
I had a little tap down there, but it's due to my laziness.
Yeah.
I just stripped some braid off there because it was all frayed.
Oh yeah.
It's just on the cast that came off.
Is that why you were sitting over there all the time?
Yeah.
Ah, I was wondering.
Had to go back and retie.
Well, let's go for a walk. We'll go over the bridge and down the other side. There's mullet everywhere, so there's got to be some good fish in here. I'll jump over. Had an awkward moment in the toilet over there. No, Indian cricket team.
Oh.
There was one guy on the crapper with the radio going, listening to some like Indian porn.
Yeah, I don't think that man's a toilet paper either, eh?
And then there was another couple lined up waiting. Although one of them was a leak. Is heavily contaminated with chemicals and metals. Fishing by all methods or distribution of bed sediment is prohibited. Distribution of bed sediment.
Whose fault is that?
I don't know. I'm ignoring it though. We're not keeping them.
Doesn't say anything about the law.
That's. I tell you what, it'd be good blading this bridge in the middle. I can't imagine too much. Oh, there'd be shopping trolleys and stuff, but. Oh, look at the big stingray. It's just cruising through right on your body shadow. See? Wouldn't you love to see a big school of salmon like that come through? What do you got? Oh yeah, bream. Hey. Jagged him. So that's the first lure in your challenge done. I don't count that as done. You got to do another one. So we've both got Z-Man on at the moment, have we? Getting hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got that on. I only had a couple, so I might change colours. I'll go to the slim swim. But I reckon we need to walk up this way for a while and explore. Jump here and go down and have a look. It's time to catch a fish.
Just like some mullet. Little swirls and balls.
Yeah. Oh, keep making things hard, don't they? Don't see no private property. No keep out. Ugh.
Oh, that one's going to be a doozy.
What's that?
Down there, getting under that little...
Oh yeah. Oh well, we'll just see what we can do here first. First cast of the gulp, Roger. Roger, look. Yeah, first cast. He's a nice bream too, like the fun size. Just had to slow it down a bit and wait for him. Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to send up the Z-Man, and I thought, no, I'll go to a worm first and have a look. Felt like there was more fish out there than what was biting. So yesterday I couldn't use the worm because I was getting too many little fish just baiting it all the time. Yep. Oh, there, nearly got 2 in a row then. Oh, there was just a little glassy prawn just got chased then. Everywhere. I still keep thinking about that, what boiled up over there. There's one. Yep, got another one. Oh, this is a big flathead, this, I think. It's shaking like a flatty. You on too, are you? Oh, I got a flathead this time. Oh no, it's a bream. I kept getting head shakes. Yeah, mine isn't real big either, but I don't care. I'll take these all day. Another one. We rig this worm, see if I get another life out of it. Alright, so Roger's just ticked off his first mystery box one. No, not yet. Stick with the bottom bite. Wait for chases. Like the hardest one will be the surface lure. I just seen a chase then earlier, a minute ago, so I reckon when we find some shallower water, you'll get that surface bite. I was just going to go for a 10-minute walk along this side.
I'll take one because I'll switch over to that golf lure soon.
Yeah, go for your next bite.
Crack on now, I'll go to that minute.
Yep. Pipe over there. There'll be pipes around here too. Oh, this is something. Little butterfly. Look at these gulps, as you can just drag them. See these mullet. That's what I reckon. There was dew frenzy or something. They were pushed up against the wall and they've just come in and hit them. Yep. Little bream. Oh, I love this style of fishing. When you don't get much more urban than this, do you? And these fish are healthy. Not only are they healthy, they move around. So these fish will live in here for a while and they'll go out to sea, they'll go up the Hawkesbury. Worst bit about the way I like to fish is everywhere we pull up there's been fish. But I catch one and then I leave them. I want to go somewhere else and catch another one. I just always want to know what's around the corner. Always. You know, it's more curiosity than anything. I get a rush from that hook up. Big bream slams this, that's the rush. But I go home feeling alive when I've checked out nooks and crannies. My uncle brought me me up. If there's a path that I've never been down, go and take it. And this is one today, I've never been here. Come on. Let it go. Buddy, come here. That makes sense. Straight away, as soon as I got to this mangrove here, plum tree, whatever it is. Hey, you weren't supposed to do that. I got a little hook up, but that makes sense to me. One, we got a transition from that concrete wall to an old brick wall, which holds a lot more growth in it. Two, we got the cover here of the tree to stop anything from coming in. They can go to shelter on. But there was nothing out here where all the mid-water bite earlier was pretty well every cast. This one. Oh, I missed you. That was my fault. Should have just wristed back on that. Tap for weight like that, wrist back. Check him again, just let it go. Tap for weight again. One, where, see in that corner there, I've seen the biggest fish frenzy I've ever seen in my life. Oh, so close. Surely we can get to that bridge. That's a better one. Oh, look at those big bull mullet. I think he's, oh, I got a good brim on here, but, treed me.
Still on or busting you off?
No, he got off. He ran through a tree. He was a kilo. That was a big fish. That was a big brim. Not looking good. That's a wall of lantana. I'm not even going to go there. There's plenty of water that we can fish. Walking through all this thick scrub, and out in the distance you can see this big Qantas plane. It's like you're in the bush, but you're not in the bush. That's a plum tree. I'm going to fish my way back and then go the other side. Hey, little Jew bait. See you, little Jew bait. Tiny. Huh. Silver middy. Yeah, little brim. Only seen that one good brim today, and so look, he's got net damage. So he's definitely hasn't been netted in this system. Like, I mean, there's the plains there in front of me. There's a net damaged fish, so that means that this fish come from somewhere else. I had the camera running, then I had that, he just come back. I had that thing just chased me all the way up to my feet, like chased it. I just dropped down, he slammed it, I put the camera on, dropped him, and then, as you've seen, either him or his mates come back and smashed it. They just chase that. Wow. Okay, when you get that, you know there's a variety of lures that we can use now. I don't know if that was the same fish, because I well and truly pinned him. That was awesome. Awesome. That is just urban fishing at its best. But that thing, I was on full wind coming back, and he literally just chased it to the bank. It was so visual, and then I dropped down, got slammed. There's no way it could be the same fish. So that means bass minnows, hard body lures, there's all sorts of things going to work right now. There's bream all the way along here now. As I'm walking up, I'm just spooking them into the deep. Seen a nice little bream just then. Just in the last sort of minute or two, I've just witnessed a whole heap of fish on this edge. There's a little one just followed me up. There's a much bigger one than that a minute ago. Just as I was saying, there was no edge bite here, now we got an edge bite. I just walk along there doing a big spool on how it's a mid-water bite, not an edge bite. And then next minute I'm looking down and there's all these fish on the edge. And then the next minute I'll wind my line in as quick as I can, like a nice 27, 28 forker comes flying across all the way to the bank. I drop down, bang, smacks the lure. I turn the camera on, I miss it. I'm just about to say to the camera, like, what happened? Next minute, bang, another one's grabbed it and I pulled him in. The whole thing was that visual. I think when you come across a school of these bream, they are full on. Yeah, well, I got that one and I got a little one, but I could see them on the edges. I think let's go move somewhere else. Like, I want to try that little canal. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Hook him. There's one. Yep. Come here. Not a real big one. Tap. It's just tail biting. Got him. Yep. Come on. Oh, he's still on. Did you see that? What's he doing? Trying to get away from his mates. Oh, that's the bass minnow that Roger's trying to tick off his challenge. Just swept along that edge and he's got that little fella here. I thought if Roger's going to tick it off his challenge, I might as well do the same. But in the end, little trick that I did that Roger probably doesn't think about. Yeah, there's another one. There's normally you want a head bite for this lure, they were tail biting, so I wanted to tick it off my list, so I just cut it down a touch. Now it's got two fish. This bridge, I just could not get to them. Now I can. Try that side. first. There's one. Oh, felt that load then. I thought that was in him. Again. Surprised, I thought I'd be on worm hooks by now, but there's just no structure. It's clean, I should say. Oh, yeah. Clean structure. Look at that. Well, there you go. Even the bass minnow's catching them this big, but I've jagged him. Just shows that they want them. When they chase, you find a big one. It'll just monster it. Did it start gushing up, did it? Yeah. So it wasn't a fish frenzy. That's what I thought the only explanation it could be is, apart from it fish frenzy, letting out water. But that'd bring the fish on the bite too, I imagine. The whole idea of these challenges is to make you do something with a lure that you don't do with another lure. You know, like there's a technique, or I mean a twitch. One more go. These are the fish I love to catch. Can I get that in there? Oh, so close. Oh yeah, look at that. Time to turn around and walk back. Oh, you just see all those fish in there. Yeah, there's carp everywhere, just swimming around in there. Oh, I badly want to go fishing that. I just bobbled up then. It's not a fish frenzy, it's a release of water. Oh, what was on that? This is probably about as urban as you can get as a fisherman. And we love it, I love it. I was just saying, you can't get any more urban than this, can you? Okay, mate, how are you? I'm going to walk up around the, up a bit to the bend. It's a jungle out here. Just says there's no fish here. Just hooked up. He's been working on this bass minnow for 2 hours now. Keeps drawing fish. I think he's just given it a break and gone to a gulp. It's taking him a couple of seconds to get his mojo back. So it's a good thing. Means the fish is still there. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to a drop shot rig and a very tiny curl tail. I was going to go to a blade, but then I realised couldn't find one. Doesn't help. Got everything in here. You can go in there, buddy. This is what I want. What I want, what I really, really want. These. That one really hasn't been the colour today. But they'll do. Hey mate, you just get another one. He's just got 2 in a row. I know I'm gonna have to switch though. I just rigged up this tiny little curl tail and realised I can't cast it out there. Alright, well I'll run your mystery box blade for you.
I've got these ones too.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, well, the Xerics are unreal down here. But I'll give this a run. If I lose this one blade, I'll replace it on you. I got plenty of blades in there. Every single blade I got's got a bent hook. Oh well, I've got a brim for you on the challenge with the blade.
You're going on the bass minnow as well.
Yeah, but does that count? Does today. Yeah, baby.
Maybe a big silver blade in here.
Yeah, I was thinking that I put the big feral cat on earlier. I had a good brim chase it back in. Look at that for a brim.
Was younger, jumped up and she actually caught a bird up high.
Did you?
Yes.
You are beautiful.
She's very predatory in that nothing in the backyard that moves.
Yeah, it's
She
allowed.
catches it.
Yeah.
She doesn't eat it or anything. Birds that come into my front, the back of the house, into the kitchen, she corners them and that's it. She puts her paws on it.
Yeah.
Even walking along the Quicks River, you know how there's all those rats? I don't know
Yeah.
how she does it so swiftly. And
She
so
gets
quick.
the rats.
She's on the lead. The next thing you know, I don't even look. The next thing you know, I hear, and she's caught these big rats. It's not moving.
I bet you love that. Alright, that's just last ditch effort. I'm gonna go gulp grub. We're going grubbing. Don't forget your boxes up here, Roger.
Hey.
Don't forget your box. There's no going back to. Oops. Whoa. Start that again. The reason I'm going back to the gulp, the current's so strong, so I'm going to cast out there and let it work to the edge. I'm sure the brim are just hugging the edge because they're getting under these rocks. Yep, right through the shadow. Isn't the one that I was hoping for, but it still worked. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we just done a full circuit. Dying for a drink, man. 5 more minutes and it's quitting time, okay?
I can see them, they're all here, but
Oh, yeah.
they're all here. I remember checking on the plastic when I put this on.
They seem to be tucked in under the shelf, aren't they? Like the oyster shelf? They don't want that. They're not hungry. Look at that. That. He followed it all the way up.
But the one that I caught up there when you were retired, I cast and then I turned the camera off, bang, put the switch straight back on.
Yeah, well that's what I was just about to say. How many times has that happened? And just as I said it to you, this bloody thing like that comes up. The Bob Marley thing going there with this. The old tie-dye, man. I grew up in tie-dye clothes.
I just didn't want to get noticed. Right?
Yeah.
I died. No fishing signs, airport.
Well, look, they're allowing bike riders, they're allowing photographers, they're allowing push bike, skateboards, they're allowing.
But that sign said, don't disturb the bottom. And then they got that water outlet that's absolutely
Bubbling up, yeah.
churning the shit out of it.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was pretty successful, but I want to come back and do it again.
Oh yeah. But there's so much to explore here.
Yeah.
We're only sort of scratched the surface.
Haven't we? Well, I've googled this canal here up and we've probably only done about a fifth of it. I mean, there's miles. It goes back up into the factories. Well, this is my argument. It's like you got indoor sports, you got outdoor sports. Well, fishing's part of that. They got to cut out this. You're not allowed in there because you're a fisherman. If they let everyone else in, we're allowed in.